The story begins as a boy named Rintaro confesses to his crush. The girl says that she likes him, but she gets sick at the thought of dating him. Rintaro is crushed by the rejection, and his friend accompanies him as they walk home. We learn that this was Rintaro's 100th rejection, and his friend makes fun of him for this. His friend wonders how he has asked out 100 girls, since they have only just graduated from middle school, and Rintaro remembers the first girl he ever asked out, when he was only 8 months old. Rintaro really wants to experience what it's like to have a girlfriend, and his friend wonders how he keeps getting rejected since he seems to have everything, from good looks to good grades. This makes him more frustrated, but his friend bids him farewell, wishing him luck in high school. Rintaro visits a shrine and prays to the god of love to get a girlfriend in high school, when suddenly, he hears a voice and a face pops out of the donation box, but the man tells him that he's the shrine's god. As he emerges, we see he has wings, and he tells Rintaro that he's destined to meet his soulmate in high school. In fact, he's actually going to have 100 soulmates, so he'll have plenty to choose from. Rintaro is happy about this, but he swears to destroy the shrine if it turns out to be a lie. 1 month later, it's the first day of high school. Rintaro is on his way to the classroom when he bumps into 2 girls, Inda and Akari. They feel a shocking feeling as their eyes meet, and Rintaro wonders if they are the soulmates that God told him about. He goes to help the 2 girls up, but Akari suddenly pretends to have twisted her ankle, asking him to help her to the nurse's office. Rintaro cries over hurting his soulmate, and Akari starts to like him even more, thinking he is a kind soul. As he helps her up, Inda gets jealous, and she pretends that she's twisted her ankle as well. Rintaro starts hitting himself for hurting the 2 girls, and the girls stand up as they get worried for him. Rintaro is surprised to see they can stand, but they quickly go back to pretending. Rintaro takes them to the nurse's office, but he feels as though he's the one who's being carried. The girls pretend to lose balance, and they start fighting over him, but they end up both clinging onto him. As they continue to the nurse's office, Rintaro introduces himself to the girls, and he finds out that they are all in the same class. There are 2 other girls that walk past, and they mention a field of pink leaf clovers in the courtyard, saying if you ask anyone out with a pink 4-leaf clover, it's guaranteed they will say yes. Inda and Akari suddenly run off, and Rintaro is surprised their legs are fine. 3 hours after the end of school, we see Rintaro stay back to help a teacher find his contact lens. As he prepares to go home, he wonders if he will see the girls again, and he suddenly sees them in the courtyard. We see Inda looking for the 4-leaf clover, and Rintaro checks to see how it's going. Inda is shocked to see him, and she tries to pretend she wasn't looking for the clover. Rintaro notices that Akari isn't there, and he offers Inda a drink. She is too shy to accept it, so Rintaro thinks she must find him weird since they only just met, but she suddenly snatches it from him, saying she'll drink it all so it doesn't go to waste. He tells her she should go home since it's getting late. She tells him not to tell her what to do, but she thanks him for the drink, and Rintaro realizes she's a tsundere. Inda suddenly runs away, and Akari returns. Rintaro offers her a drink, but Akari intends to have an indirect kiss with him, so she asks to share half with him, saying she can't finish it by herself. Rintaro thought this would happen, so he already brought a smaller drink for her, but she insists that she still can't finish it. He agrees and takes a sip, as he gives it to Akari, but Akari panics, and it all spills on the ground. Rintaro thinks she's upset because she must really like the drink. He offers her his handkerchief